Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to start a profitable nylon production business. As you probably know, nylon is in high demand in Nigeria. The business is very lucrative because we use nylon bags on our daily lives, from packaging goods to carrying goods. Honestly, there's hardly a day one won't use nylon in one way or the other. Before we dive in, my name is Vworld. On this channel, we talk about everything related to nylon production, from the raw material to the machinery, packaging process, and even teach you how to market your product. Before you start thinking about opening your own nylon production business, wait. There are some tips you have to know. There are some secrets you have to know. There are some questions you have to know the answer, or you have to ask yourself before going into the business, such as, what exactly is nylon? Types of nylon we use on daily basis, and most importantly, the one you want to focus on. Which particular nylon do you really want to focus on producing? These are important questions you have to ask yourself, or you have to know before going into nylon production business. These are key questions you have to know before starting up, because knowing your product will guide all your decisions, from finding your equipment, the right equipment for your production, and finding your customers. Now, the first question you have to ask yourself, let's look into that. What is nylon? You have to know what nylon is all about before you start thinking of producing nylon. You have to know what nylon is all about. Now we are going to define nylon so that we know the meaning of nylon. What is nylon? Nylon is a type of synthetic polymer. In simple terms, it's an artificial material made in factories from chemicals. In Nigeria, when we talk about nylon, most people are referring to shopping bags, the one we use for shopping, packing materials, packing items. But no, nylon can be made into different things, such as toothbrush bristles, fabrics, ropes, fishing nets, car parts, and so many others. But today, we are going to look at main types of nylon we use on daily basis, like people use every day. So number one type of nylon we are going to look at today that people use on daily basis is white nylon. I believe everyone knows what white nylon is, but I'm going to break it down now. This is white nylon. White nylon is that type of nylon that allows you to see what is inside. So this is it. Under white nylon, we have high density and low density. This one is high density. Low density is usually referring to granite nylon, the one they use to tie granite, or the one that is popularly known as shiny. That's low density. Why this particular one is high density? Remember, in white nylon, we have Santana, and we have the one people know as local, which is Madam Sorry. This particular one I'm holding is Santana nylon. So I'm going to show you the difference between this Santana and Loca. I'm going to explain Santana and I'm going to explain Loca so that you understand the difference between these two. So this particular one now is Santana. Santana is usually thick in hand, and the texture is usually good. It has high gauge, while local have low gauge, and Santana stretches while local doesn't stretch. For example, look at this one that I'm holding now. It usually stretches like chewing gum. It doesn't burst easily. But if it's local, as I'm doing it like this, the thing will just burst. If it's local doesn't make noise like this, like that of Santana. So white nylon, especially the Santana, is mainly used for cooking or moi or anything, and it will not burst. If it's that of local or Madam Sorry, it cannot, and you can never use it to cook okpa. But Santana is mainly used for cooking okpa. Before you start thinking of opening your own nylon production business, you have to know the difference between these two. You have to know high density, low density, local, and this Santana. You have to know the difference between these two because it's very, very necessary. Something happened to me when I first opened my shop. Let me tell you the story, what happened to me. When I first opened my shop, I hadn't really started blowing nylon myself at that time. So I ordered some white nylon from a company, but at that time, I couldn't clearly tell the difference between local nylon and Santana. And as for that time, my goal was to focus on producing white nylon alone. That's Santana alone. So after receiving the white nylon, I gave some to my neighbors to help me use to cook their okpa, so that they help me test run the thing and they could give me feedback on its quality. And I also tested it by myself by using it to cook moi moi. Unfortunately, all the reports came back saying the nylon wasn't good. The but they cook burst during the process. So whenever a customer came to buy nylon, I would personally tell them that this particular nylon was not suitable for cooking or moi moi. So this honestly helps me build a strong trust with my customers. My customers already know that I will tell them the truth about my product. So later, when I bought the original Santana, I informed my customers, and they tried it and they confirmed it was indeed good quality. So before you start thinking of opening your own nylon production business, you have to know the difference between this white nylon. It's very, very necessary so that you will not make the mistake I made. So it's very, very necessary to know the difference between white nylon. Remember, we have the high density, low density. High density is this Santana. Low density is those one they use to tie granite, which is known as shiny. Why we also have local nylon, which is popularly known as Madam Sorry and Santana. Remember, they have original and fake Santana. Remember the texture. You can know the white Santana by the texture and everything and the gauge. Another type of nylon we are going to look at is black nylon. This is it, black nylon. So under this black nylon, we have big handless, we have small handless, we have SS1, SS2. That SS1 and SS2 is the one that have hand. That's the one we know as SS1 and SS2, the one that have hand. So under black nylon, you have to know the different types of black nylon. Under black nylon, they have side sealing and bottom sealing. This one I'm holding now is big handless. They have side sealing and bottom sealing. The side sealing are the one they seal at the side, while bottom sealing is the one they seal at the bottom. As you can see, this one is bottom sealing. This is so, as a producer or you want to start a nylon production business, you have to know this difference between these nylons. You have to know the difference between this side sealing and bottom sealing, so that when a customer asks you of each one, you know the one they are talking about. I know some producers that focus on producing side sealing alone, while I know some producers that focus on producing bottom sealing. All of them are profitable. Anyone you want to focus on as a starter, as a beginner in nylon production, you have to know the difference between side sealing and bottom sealing, and their gauge is very, very necessary. So let's move to another type of nylon we use on daily basis. Let's move to another type of nylon we use on daily basis. Another type of nylon we are going to look at is garbage or waste nylon. This particular one is usually thick and large in size and is black in color. This particular one is the one we all know as S-warmer bag. We used to call it S-warmer bag in Nigeria. This particular one, we usually use it to pack rubbish and all these things, dirties. This particular one, people also produce this one. Nylon producers, also some producers focus on this particular one, and it's also profitable. So if you want to start producing, you have to know the different types of nylon we have, so that you know the one you want to focus on. So people focus on this S-warmer bag. They just produce it and distribute it to people. It's very, very profitable too. Another type of nylon we are going to look at is branded or custom nylon. This one is printed nylon. This particular nylon I'm talking about now is usually come with business name, logo, or design. It's often used by supermarkets, restaurants, boutique, and even event planners. This type of nylon not only packages items, it also advertises the business. Example like poly bag, walking talking, all these many types of nylon. There are many. These are type of nylon that all these Roban stores, ShopRite, they make use of. These are printed nylon. I've seen pharmacy people using it. I've seen people selling perfume only. They are using it also. I've seen people selling dress and everything. They are using it. This one usually come with your logo, your business name, your address and everything. This one is, it also advertises the business. This is another type of nylon that is very, very, very profitable. Before starting up your own nylon production business, you have to think of all this nylon and know the one you want to focus on producing. This printed nylon is also profitable and it's also good. You can also focus on producing this, or you can be producing this one in your home, anywhere. Anywhere you can start producing, and people will know you. People will be bringing deals for you. Imagine you have Roban store as a customer and you are printing for them. It's a very, very big deal, you know that, or ShopRite, or all these big. Imagine you are printing for Dangote or something. So this is another type of nylon that is very, very profitable. You have to know it. So another type of nylon we are going to look at today is industrial nylon rolls. This one is the large sheet or rolls of nylon we use for wrapping goods, covering items in the market. Example of this nylon we are talking about now is tarpaulin. People use it to build their houses, to lay foundation. Tarpaulin. This one is usually big. As you are seeing it on the screen, I've made video of that too. We also produce that in our company too. I've made video of that. So this particular one, some producers focus on this only. So before starting, as a starter, you have to choose one. If you have money for this, you can go for this one too. It's very, very profitable too. Usually, people use it to cover things in the market when rain is falling or from dust, to prevent dust from touching their goods or something. This one is also profitable. The reason why you have to know the different types of nylon we have, because it comes with different size of molds, thickness, settings, and sometimes different machines. Once your business grow, you can expand to other varieties of nylon. So which one are you going for? Let me know at the comment section. I promise to guide you on that. If you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe as it helps us grow our page. To my returning subscribers, I really appreciate. So next, I'm going to be showing you the exact step you need to take to start your own profitable nylon production business. Alright guys, thanks for watching this very video. I really appreciate. See you in my next video. Bye.